Welcome to JSA TV Live, the newsroom for telecom and data center professionals. I'm Barb Mitchell, coming to you today live from Waikiki here in Hawaii at PTC 2023. And joining me is Roy Hilliard, General Manager of Telco Infrastructure from Extenet.
Aloha.
Yeah, aloha, aloha.
As everyone keeps on saying.
I know.
Right?
Actually, you're the first one that said that to me this morning. So you're
one?
right.
Wow.
Yeah, aloha.
I figured I'd be the one that was like the replaying every one of the old ones. So I'm the first
setting
aloha.
trends here.
Aloha.
Setting trends here today. So how's the event going so far?
Fantastic. It's fantastic. I mean, we're here, obviously, which is great, and we're up for an award later on this week, which is exciting, which is great to see.
What's the award?
For the wireline wireless customer carrier. Excuse me.
Good luck. Fantastic. That's tomorrow night.
Yeah,
we'll be there.
We're fingers crossed.
Yeah.
It's great to be there, but it's also great to be here with and talking to partners and clients. I mean, it's when you look back, I mean, they're talking the record attendance, but when you look back the last couple of years, what we've been through, and this industry in particular has been so resilient to get through that. In fact, Mark Anthony was just talking about that resilience in the networks that we've been here. But now, just in the conversation I've had in the running around, it's amazing how collaborative and insightful it is to be in person. So if we were great in the last couple of years when we were locked into screens,
I know.
I'm flabbergasted what will come out in the next couple of years is what we're doing. I know just on our conversation.
So true. It's almost like people kind of went in and then just kind of
exactly.
We've been plotting and we're ready. Yeah.
You're just walking through and everyone's like grabbing you. So that's why I was running over here. So
yeah.
I gotta go.
It feels kind of frenetic. Yeah. It's
great.
So
it's great energy and enthusiasm that is reminiscent of the past, but it's great to see it now. And obviously with all the challenges coming forward with the headwinds and the crosswinds, this is a great time to be here.
So tell us about Extenet and where things are at. There's sort of some news.
Exactly. Well, we were chatting, I guess, back in October, and I see there's a lot of exciting things. It's been a fantastic set of months, starting with the rebrand, right?
Yeah.
And the rebrand is really allows us to reflect to the marketplace the change that what we've seen in the way we've dealt with clients in terms of how we interact with the connections for life.
Yep.
And we say that as really builders and operators of digital infrastructure that is purposely built to support clients where they live, work, and play. And what's great about that is when you think about it, so it's where they live. When you think of the partners that we deal with on the carriers that they're providing wireless services to expand coverage, offer 5G, in a lot of the world that we work in with the corporate side and the enterprises and hyperscalers, connecting them with the type of data and network that they need to derive these applications for the digital economy where they work. So that's fantastic. And of course, the fun part, which is you've seen the recent announcements between MGM, the San Antonio Spurs, the Cowboys, the Circuit of Americas, where they play. And so we get to play in that user experience and impact that. So it's just crazy fun. Crazy fun, and that energy and enthusiasm is being driven by Richard Coyle. That's been fantastic in terms of what he's doing and what he's pulling together in terms of the leadership team. And that's again on top of that some great announcements. And what I believe is fantastic is it's not in one or two areas. It's really across a wide swath of leadership in the finance and legal and operations and HR and marketing. And those folks, along with ourselves, are really been given by Rich's leadership the mission to reimagine and reinnovate how we do business and how we affect clients' lives, and in those three segments. So that's exciting. And if all of that wasn't enough, we're moving. We're getting the final stages of moving into Frisco, Texas, and the excitement of that, not only from a marketplace of being close to our customers and clients down there. That area is fantastic. Dallas and Texas is fantastic. It's one of the areas that we're focusing in that we'll get to in a little bit that we can talk about. But also, a brand new corporate headquarters that will also be reflective of the innovative, collaborative approach that we're doing across the line. And so we're super excited about getting in there and doing that. So that's not bad for 3-4 months.
That's a lot. I mean, I feel like we just talked. But
Exactly.
What about your role with
this? So my role is I lead the Telecom Solutions Group, and so that is really focused on delivering network connectivity and solutions to a variety of different segments. It can be enterprises, wholesalers, entertainment, things like that, and really leveraging our dense metro networks and nationwide footprint. So it's fantastic. It's a fun group to be a part of. We're more of the work side of the live, work, and play. But we try to get into the live and the play, but we spend a lot of time on the work side. And it's great when you think of applications and content providers and hyperscalers and data centers. That's where we're in, and we're focused on that, and we're excited for 2023.
Right. So 2023. You said it.
I know.
So I love having these conversations at PTC because it's January.
Right.
It's the start of the year. It's perfect time to talk about.
Exactly.
Exactly. What's the lay of the land for
absolutely.
2023?
So when we were chatting, reference back, we were starting the early conversations and things of that nature. We're now at the stage now where we can really bring those to fruition. A lot of the meetings here this week are with the hyperscalers and the content providers and where we're doing. And so that as we push into those markets and do more there, so we're excited about that and more to come on that in terms of announcements. The big thing is working with the data centers and really helping to scale those up and really leveraging the dense networks that we have in cities. So that's part of 23. More specifically, doing a lot of work in the Dallas area to launch there. Coinciding with obviously the Frisco move as well. So we'll be there. So you'll see more about us, about network announcements and launching there. And then as well, leveraging Las Vegas. So coming to Las Vegas for similar lit and dark services throughout those markets. So those are two markets that we were working on in the fall. Now we're getting ready to launch in 2023. And the other thing is we've got a whole list of projects, of custom build projects. We referenced some things going in Orangeburg and some of the big campuses. More of those to follow and come in 2023. So, we're trying to add to that.
You are on the work side of
things. We are on the work side. We're doing what we can. We're doing what we can. We're staying busy. It's a
lot. Well, that's great. So I have to bring this up that not everyone is lucky enough to be with us here in Waikiki. So for those that aren't, that maybe they're viewing this from home, I'm sure they're warm and there's probably just as much sunshine.
Exactly.
But for those folks,
especially back in the New York, New Jersey area,
I'm sure
which
it's beautiful. Yeah, exactly. So how can they connect with you?
So of course, Extenet.com, the new launch of that with the website and the rebrand is part of that. A lot of information there. Certainly contact information through that. Obviously link through the LinkedIn channels and through that nature. Certainly reach out to me. Happy to contact with anybody and talk to them about what's going on because there's a lot happening and we're looking forward to a very exciting 2023.
Yeah, it's you're making my head spin with all of this. It's great.
I've had a lot of caffeine.
That's it. Right. It's the caffeine.
We've been up for a while. But,
right.
That's what we got to do.
Right.
So we're good. No, we're excited. We're excited. And it is. And not to, when you look at those three pillars and what we're at, it's really pivotal and what we're taking at heart. So as much as we are moving around with the normal networking, and projects, we are really focusing on those pillars of live, work, and play. And so it is exciting. And that energy is starting to permeate throughout. And we're excited when we talk to customers about it as well. So they're starting to jump on as well. We're excited. It's going to be good.
Yeah. Thank you again for joining us.
Mahalo.
I'll
continue it on.
I like it. I like it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Thank you. It's always great to catch up.
There we go.
We'll be talking again soon, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And thank you, viewers, for tuning in to JSA TV live here at PTC 2023 in Waikiki, Hawaii. Mahalo.